You are founder and CEO of Stashed,
I am, yes.
which was an app that actually launched a few years ago, yeah?
Oh my gosh, it's been a while now.
Yeah.
I launched it when I was 22, so a good 6 years I've had this business now, which feels like the tiniest speck in time.
So when I think about empowering women, you come to mind because you really represent a woman who has stepped into her power and totally from such a young age.
Yeah, I mean, I was a baby when I started my first business. I was 15, almost 16. And it's quite funny actually. Like, it was when my principal at my school at the time banned formals and banned formal after parties, pitched this concept to my parents of running formals and formal events in the paddock.
It's interesting. So you already had the mindset of actually
did.
feeling empowered enough
Yeah.
to take action.
I did. I think at the time it was just I was solving a problem, which at the end of the day, that's what entrepreneurship is.
So tell me about what it's been like being a female in probably what is a very male-dominated area
Massively.
of tech.
Yeah, I find it's black and white in a sense, in that some people are incredibly supportive and very much so back you and want to see you succeed and throw opportunities at you, which is amazing. But on the other side to that, I cannot express to you how many boardrooms I've walked into, and people, when I started especially, either assumed I was the intern or assumed I was head of PR or marketing or whatever it might be. And I had to sit in front of them and be like, no, I'm the CEO of this business.
It's funny because being attractive and being young, there's a lot of women who go, oh, you've got it easy. But in fact, there's a bit of a difficulty coming through that.
A double-edged sword.
I want to remain a female. I want to be
Yeah.
a strong female, but I still want to be feminine. I still love dressing up. I still love all that. Some women feel that they have to be quite masculine to be successful.
Yeah, I think sometimes, and that's just by being in the industry and going into these sometimes cutthroat meetings. And what I found is I can either get intimidated by that and kind of conform to wearing or acting a certain way. By being as most authentic as I can with who I am, I'm able to come from a better place when it comes to whether we're brainstorming about a new business or we're talking about a new deal or whatever it is, by being as aligned as possible with who I am. And that's everything. That's how you put yourself together. That's how you carry yourself. That's how you engage in conversations around these meetings. I think by being as true to yourself as possible.
Because out of that comes a trust from the other people. Because if you
Yeah.
stand up and say, I don't agree or I do agree,
Yeah.
they go, oh, she's telling the truth.
Yeah.
There's not a yes kind of
Yeah,
syndrome
no, I'm very much so not a yes.
You know, it's definitely
People
not a
I
yes.
work with know that. It's like, no, if I don't agree, you'll know about it pretty quick smart now.
Beautiful. So what other thought would you like to leave in terms of how to empower women?
I think just step up and step into it, really. Just go into it and back yourself and know that you can, and know that people sometimes will tell you that you can't, but you don't necessarily have to listen to those people. So I've had many people, whether it's at first it was a careers advisor, different people we're doing deals with, and if people tell you can't, that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to listen. Take it or leave it. At the end of the day, it's your choice.
Gorgeous. Thank you.
Awesome, thank you.